Jai Sachidanand. I bow to pure soul within you, everybody. Jai Sachidanand. We'll take some question answer.
So Brazil is a country very open to spirituality and different religions, but we have a very high level of corruption, theft, and violence.
So we cannot stop that corruption, violence, that robbery, but we can. Suppose there is one line, we cannot cut that line, but we will put one bigger line, so that will become small. So like that, we'll see. This is a very positive evidence of this satsang. Last year we came about 400-500 people joined that satsang. This time also 400-500 people. So we will increase positivity. We cannot control that, but we will make people positive. Then from our side, see our goal, I don't want to hurt anybody through my mind, speech and action. So like thousands of people in this world, after Dada's Jnana, they have taken Dada's Jnana. Millions of people, they have decided, I don't want to hurt anybody through speech or thoughts or action. Then they are not doing any corruption, no violence. If they hurt anybody, then they are doing pratikraman. They don't kill any living creature. So like the thousands of people, they are now change their heart, their understanding. So we will increase this part, positive part we will increase. And one more thing, we should not blame them, we should not see a fault of them, we should not hatred them. We should pray from them, pray for them to Dada, Bhagwan or whichever God we are believing. Let them have some positive thinking, positive intellect. They should not hurt people, they should not get bad use of people. Like that, we will pray for them. And from our side, every person will change automatically that quantity will reduce and positive quantity will increase. And that is our goal. We want to make people positive and study why, if we do bad things, we'll get by reaction bad things. So if we gives happiness to others, we will get happiness. And if we hurt others, we will get hurt. So we want to spread this spiritual knowledge to people so they can change their heart, understanding, and they live in their home without any conflict, without hurting each other. Slowly, that will increase. You understood?
There is one more question. Her question is this due to a Brazilian collective karma or an individual karma?
No, it is a collective karma, definitely. But this era is a Kali Yuga. So not only Brazil, but whole world is having such a problem. But now that bad time is going to finish and good time has already started. So this is spiritual science, the spiritual teacher, so like Dada, Bhagwan, Jnani Purush, and he has given such a knowledge, spiritual science, so people can live without hurting each other, without seeing fault of each other, and no corruption, no violence. So inside, our heart is totally changed now. Like so many people, thousands of people has changed such a understanding. They got such a understanding, they can change their behavior with people. So that will definitely improve. So good time for the world is going to come within few years.
The third question is,
what is collective karma and individual karma?
See, now these 500 people, they have charging same karma. It is called collective karma. And that will give merit karma, and all people will get happiness. In say cruise or say 500 people will get together, they will get some happiness because of collective karma. And individual karma is separately. It is dependent on individually. But so many people join together and doing same task. At that time they are charging collective karma. Some negativity, or say some they are taking objection for manager of some factory. All 2,000 workers, they will shout, they will oppose that manager. They are also charging collective karma. But it is a demerit karma. They will get some unhappiness. But they will, all 2,000 people collectively get some unhappiness, some problem, and they will feel unhappiness. So like that, collective karma is all people get together and doing same type of intents. You understood?
So her question is, can a 13-year-old child who cannot speak receive the blessing? This child has no medical diagnostic that impairs her to speak. I'd like to know if there is any explanation for this case.
It is also karmic effect only. But we say our child, we will see inside as a pure soul, and if possible, there are some school for teaching such type of children. We will join that school or teacher, help medically, and see inside as a pure soul. And if possible, we'll do Aarti or Asim Jai Jaikar in presence of that child. He feel positive vibration, inner happiness. And if possible, some school teacher, they can teach that children. They can learn something. If possible, slowly, you can help them, help the boy. You understood? And you can pray inside pure soul. He should get inner peace. He should not any suffering. He can have strength to overcome all suffering. Like that, we can pray inner pure soul to give him strength to solve his whatever he has karmic effect. He can solve with strength. You understood?
Can you bless her through a photograph?
Yeah.
Can you please do?
Yes, I think tomorrow there is a darshan session. At that time she can bring, we will bless that photograph.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would like to know, how can we learn to deal with rejection? Sometimes I feel very sad and even angry when I feel rejected. I feel that I should ignore it, but I cannot do it.
But now you understood, no? You are as a pure soul, and file 1 got rejection. So now accept whatever happened is a result of scientific circumstantial evidence, and it is with file 1. Whatever file 1 has made causes in past, so that gives result in this life. So nobody is responsible for our rejection. So we'll try again positive effort for next step. But don't see fault of others and keep separation with file 1. And you support file 1, gives security to file 1. Why you are worried? We will try again. By grace of Dada, we will get some positive result. Don't worry. Whatever happened is our karmic account is finished now. Just like do conversation with file 1, Fabiola, and you are remain in a stage of pure soul. So that will give you no suffocation. If you keep separation, then suffocation will not take place, and you will have some intuition for solution. And if don't find any solution, then 10 minutes you say Dada, Bhagwan, na, Asim, Jai Jaikar ho. So automatically your mind will have peace. And sometimes you becomes angry on that evidence on any person, then you have to ask file 1 to do pratikraman. Why you are seeing fault of others? Whatever happen is our result. Whatever happen is a vyavasthit result of scientific circumstantial evidence. And if you are seeing fault of others, then you have to do pratikraman. Like that, you do conversation with file 1 and ask her to do pratikraman. You understood?
Thank you. Her question is, I would like to understand. I help one person and then this person becomes an enemy without asking anything in exchange.
We have to understand we have not done anything bad in this life, then this must be from past life account. So now do pratikraman for that and don't see fault of that person. And pray inner pure soul, I want to solve this file with equanimity. And do pratikraman. In this life or past life, whatever I have made causes, I hurt you, I am sorry feel for that. Please forgive me, please give me strength not to hurt that person again. So inner pure soul, we will do prayers and pratikraman. You understood?
So sometimes I feel very sad because I try to help people and then this happens. And my family tells me all the time that I should not get involved, but I do. And I am listening to the science and I am learning and I like to hear what I'm listening.
And now keep separation with file 1, Maria. She wants to do positive and she has to keep awareness. If I am doer for positive, may reaction come, some blame may come, we will accept. We will finish our karma with equanimity. So we are once we are doer, then we have to be a sufferer. If you are doer for good things, sometimes bad reaction, some bad feeling also comes, we will be sufferer for that. And keep separation. Maria, this is our karma, we will finish with equanimity. Don't see fault of others. Your side, you do think you help others, you keep that going on. Let Maria can help others. But by reaction, anything bad happens, then be ready for that. And do pratikraman and keep separation with file 1. So from my side, from our side, we have done positive. From that side, that person has done negative. We'll accept, we'll finish our karma. Again, whatever evidence come, if possible, we will help others, no problem. You understood?
Thank you. Does this science explain the existence of aliens? Are we the only ones that inhabit this universe?
Really, what they are believing aliens is different matter. But very similarly, like our human, husband, wife, children, job, business, farming, everything very similar. Another world is there where Lord Simandar Swami is there. There are 15 world. Human, they are charging karma, they get discharge of karma and they cannot bind karma, then they will get salvation also. So such a 15 earth is there in this universe. But it is mentioned in spiritual scriptures, not in that physical science. It is not mentioned in physical. They are trying to find out aliens and whatever they are doing, they are correct. But by spiritual science, another earth like our human, very similarly human over there, and Lord Simandar Swami is also there. There are 20 Tirthankars are there. There is another planet where we can charge karma, we can suffer discharge karma. But there is no physical communication with them. But by spirituality, the Gnani Dada, like Dada Bhagwan, they have contact with Simandar Swami. You understood?
After death, will we meet our relatives and other people that we had contact with?
Really, after death, our relative also taking new birth, and if we leave this body, we will also take new birth. But in ignorance, according to charge karma, we will get next birth. Our relative also, according to charge karma, whatever they have charged, according to that, they will take new birth, next life. But we have some attachment or hatred or some affection with that relative. We may come together in other relation. Suppose husband, wife, or child, parent, instead of brother, sister, or friends, any relation we can come, and it is possible. And we may meet each other or we may not meet each other. It's also possible. But same earth, we will take new birth and we will meet each other together. And after Gnan Vidhi, we are finishing our karma with equanimity. So slowly, we want to come out from all these files and we want to get ultimate liberation. So we want to finish all karmic account with these our relatives and friends and families. You understood?
Thank you.
So the pure soul is separate from the mind, speech, and body complex. But through our thoughts, can we build the future
In ignorance,
and become the doers?
In ignorance, it is possible. We involve in thoughts and we will charge new karma and we change, we will get effect in next life. But after Jnana-vidhi, you remain as a pure soul. Whatever thoughts coming to Anamaria, you are nowhere ends here. You are not involving in thoughts, you are keeping separation from these thoughts. Then there will not be any charge. Suppose you involve in thoughts also, still you are not going to charge. But discharge karma will remain pending because your belief has changed. I am not Anamaria, I am pure soul. So no charging will take place, but discharge karma is remain pending. Again similar thoughts will come, we have to keep separation, then it will discharge with equanimity. It goes away. Understood? You want to charge now? You want to create causes, new karma? You don't want to make any new causes, don't want to do. Then it's okay. You want to charge, then you can charge. But you don't want to charge, then keep separation with file 1.
Good morning. I have 2 questions. The first one is, I understand suffering is felt by our ego and that our pure soul is not the one experiencing pain or frustration or anger. What about the joy of listening to a beautiful music, watching a good movie, or even having a child? Does our soul also live that joy or just our ego?
That experience is also by ego only. See, through any senses, by 5 senses, anything visible, everything is experienced by egoism only. So, intellect and ego, according to his belief, this is good, then he feels good experience. It is bad, then he feels bad experience. According to his belief, his opinion, ego gets experience. So, pure soul is nowhere what ego is experiencing, what intellect is showing. So, beyond intellect and beyond ego, pure soul is there. It is nowhere and here what ego is experiencing. Somebody insult, then ego feels bad. That effect of ego known by pure soul. So you are as a pure soul, you are nowhere what Alexandra is experiencing. Understood?
Yeah, thank you. What is the role of our body? Why were we born now in one body or another?
See, whatever happened is a result of scientific circumstantial evidence, and we are believing that I am doer. And whatever body is a discharge form came in this life, but we are believing that I am this body, I am Alexandra, and that is a due to wrong belief we are charging new karma. Otherwise, whatever evidence comes, whatever body exists, it's a discharge part. But we don't know who am I and who is the doer. Then we are believing that I am this body, whatever body do, that believes that I am doer. Speech, whatever comes, that I am speaking. So like that, due to wrong belief, we are charging new karma. And according to causes, we will get new body. But after Jnana Vidhi, we understood I am pure soul, Alexandra is separate. So now whatever discharge karma is suffered by Alexandra, you are not going to suffer, you are nowhere and here. If you remain in 5 agnas, then discharge karma will finish by equanimity and you can remain in a stage of pure soul. That will stop charging of new karma. So discharge karma finish, we can get ultimate liberation.
Okay, thank you.
What about suicide? Is just the effect of karma, or is there anything more that you can learn about it?
It's the effect of karma. Definitely. Because some circumstantial evidence comes and that according to his causes he will get effect. Individually, nobody is responsible for whatever happened with that person. All relatives or family members, they are not responsible really. His own karma, whichever he has charged that person, his circumstantial evidence comes together and gives effect.
I would like to know what relationship the alcoholic beverage have with the karma and the pure soul. If I drink with the consciousness that it is Gabriela who drinks, does this affect my pure soul? Do we acquire more karma?
So after taking alcohol, that awareness also go, I am Gabriela, I am president of Brazil. That awareness will come. So pure soul is awareness gone, I am Gabriela, awareness also gone, and new awareness will start. You understood? So that is not helpful at all. And I am president of Brazil, and then we are doing any mischief, then we will charge new karma. So in ignorance, people are charging new karma by drinking and eating and so like that. But after Jnana Vidhi, we should come out from all these bad habits. We should not encourage that, and we should decide that I want to come out. So you have to ask Gabriela not to touch these things, come out from all these bad habits. And because worldly awareness also goes away, we want to come out from worldly awareness to spiritual awareness. So that stage we lose by such alcohol and everything. You understood? So
Yes.
strong decision, I don't want to touch these things, I want to come out from this, and ask strength, please give me, Dada, from Dada Bhagwan, please give me strength to come out all these bad habits. And definitely people come out from bad habits because now we got inner happiness. When people doesn't have inner happiness, they takes happiness from worldly things. But now we got inner happiness, so we can come out from these worldly bad habits. Understood?
Yes. Thank you. First, I want to thank you for being here. And thanks a lot to be in your presence. If life flows incessantly in situations and happenings, and we live in the illusion that we are the doers and we control something, what do you tell us about free will?
You itself, you are mentioning that whatever happened, and we are believing by illusion, that illusion we are believing, that part is our free will. Due to ignorance, we are believing wrong that I am doer. And if we get knowledge of self-realization, then by awareness we will understand whatever happened, I am not doer. It is result of scientific circumstantial evidence, and I am knower and seer. That awareness or illusion, that part is of free will. And whatever happened is a discharge part. It is a result you cannot control, you cannot change. Understood?
Yes, thank you.
By free will, people are charging new karma. And by we will make real purusha, real effort, so we will stop charging of new karma by free will. Only that part is in our own control, free will. Whatever happen is not in our control. You understood?
Yes. Yes.
After the separation of the ego from the pure soul, from the Gnana-Vidhi process, will karma be lighter? And as we do not create more karmas, will the discharge karma be lighter? And as we do not create more karma, it will also help to diminish the discharge karma?
Really, pure soul is separated from ego, intellect, and body complex. And when we separated from all this body complex, very well, then charging of new karma will stop. And discharge karma will come one by result of scientific circumstantial evidence. But previously we are involved in discharge karma. That's why we are suffering that discharge karma. Now we are separated from discharge karma. So discharge karma remain as it is, but suffering will go away. We can remain separate all the time. We have awareness of pure soul. Okay, this is whatever suffering comes to Marivel, I am knower and seer. So you are separated. So feeling whatever discharge karma comes, but you feel without botheration, lighter and lighter by awareness of pure soul. Discharge karma cannot change. It cannot decrease or cannot increase. We cannot change, we cannot stop. But we can remain without involvement of discharge karma, in discharge karma, without disturbing discharge karma. So automatically, easily, the discharge karma will go away. It will give effect and it will vanish away. And we remain in a stage of pure soul as a knower and seer. So we can remain in a stage of bliss. And effect of discharge karma will give and it will go away. You understood?
Thank you.